You can find some help in the Life Raft. You're never by yourself in the Life Raft.
4 years ago in Dallas, Texas, at our meeting, Josalin Dunn, for those of you who were there, presented Dr. Vasella with something, and we have a short video of that night.
We learned that a really nice man named Mr. Norman was helping out kids like me by getting really cool people like Dr. Dan Vasella to invent miracle drugs for us. Dr. Vasella, you can definitely call me Jossie because you're my new best friend. Dr. Vasella is the CEO of Novartis and has dedicated much of his time, money, resources, and most of all his heart to find the cure for GIST. Isn't he awesome? I was once the youngest diagnosed GIST patient in Life Raft, but thanks to amazing people like Mr. Norman, Dr. LaQualia, Dr. Vasella, and others like them, I'm going to be the oldest GIST patient someday, like 110. Now I know that saving us GIST kids may not make anyone rich, but it will make lots of people very happy inside, so happy that they're gonna wanna dance. And now I'd like to introduce and extend a very special welcome to our honored guest and my new best friend, Dr. Daniel Vasella.
Fast forward 4 years, and I'd like to introduce Josalin Dunn.
Wow. I can't believe that was 4 years ago. Like, wow. When my mom told me that I was invited to Life Fest this year, I wasn't really sure if I was going to come or not. But now, like, don't get me wrong, like, I love this event and this group, but you know, it's summer and I'm 13, I have places to go, people to see. But when Mom told me that Dr. Vasella was gonna be here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And so I'm very proud to say that I'm a 5-year GIST survivor. And I know that in addition to this room full of people and the Life Raft Group and all the GIST survivors around the world, there are 5 people who call me granddaughter, 5 boys and 1 girl who call me sister, and 2 parents who call me daughter, and who are most especially grateful for your kindness, dedication, and hard work, Dr. Vasella. And from me to you, I want you to know that you are still my new best friend. But since I'm a teenager now, I'll call you my BFF. And now, at this time, it is with great pleasure that I present, on behalf of the Life Raft Group, the Humanitarian of the Decade Award to Dr. Daniel Vasella.
How did you call that? BFF? It's really very nice to see you again, Josie, and it was a great memory to see you again on the screen, and of course it was like yesterday, but then one realizes time passes by quite quickly. And when I heard that I would get this award, I must confess that I was embarrassed, because I think in many ways I don't deserve it at all. We are doing things together as a group between researchers, developers, clinicians like George Dimitri, who has been exemplary in being a most constructive academician who not only has science in mind, but patients in mind. And so also for us, it is absolutely essential that we can collaborate in this way. I also, while I think it's like a miracle to achieve, after so many failures, a success like Livek, there are people who really accelerate development, accelerate events, and in many ways, very unreasonable people. But if you think deeply about it, they are the most reasonable people around, because they don't take anything as given, but they understand that the destiny is in their hands and they can move things. And Norman, you have been an incredible force in moving things, in moving us. And I would add that all patients who were in these early phases of STY 571 were very crucial in making sure that we would move as quickly as possible. And if one thinks about humanity and about human beings, we tend sometimes to be very rational, and we talk about science and the progress and what we hope for, and it's certainly absolutely crucial. But I think in many ways what makes us really human is not just the rationale, the capability of thinking rationally, but it's empathy, to feel for others. And I think this event, in my view, is the living proof how you think not only of yourself, but of others, of relatives, parents, children, spouses, and complete foreigners, people in other countries. And to be here, to help each other, to stand by in difficult hours, in happy hours, I think that makes us really human beings. And I would like to tell you, you are my heroes. Thank you so much.
You can find some help in the Life Raft. You're never by yourself.